B.R. Ambedkar, a name that every Indian is very popular of because he is the father of Indian constitution. But there is a question arises. Was Ambedkar an avatar of God? This report will give you a further analysis. It was around at this time at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar deification began. Mahar Sadhus, or ascetics of different sectors such as Kabirnath and Nathpat, has been brought together by one of the Ambedkar's association who sought to prevail upon them to actively engage in social work rather than just wandering around begging for the community. At first, they agreed that they would spread awareness about Mahar Satyagraha, but then a bazaar debate erupted them, consuming all of their focus and attention. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar most certainly was an avatar of God. But which God? Let's see which is that God. And is Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is really an avataram of God? One sadhu asserted that Ambedkar was obviously Rudra since they had same demeanor. But another countered that Rudra could not manifest in full form into the body of an untouchable. Actually, it's disgusting, but this was his exact statement. After an animated debate, consensus slowly emerged that Ambedkar was an incarnation of half Rudra, along a couple of sadhus remained unsatisfied even with its cunning solution. Later, when all of them was re-encountered to Ambedkar, at first he bursted out laughing at very curious stage. But then his face changes and he grew serious, telling everyone around him that it was his work theologically. Preoccupations such as this that Brahmas has poisoned the Indian mind. A crowded photos of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar with the voluntary of Samanta Sanik doll taken in 1928. This perhaps evidence of at least one of the benefits of this in the moral God in the eyes of many in his community. The picture shows which is like 400 saints looking disciplined and remarkable well organized. He would have no trouble recruiting manpower for any of his future pursuits. Still, Ambedkar had little patience with being worshipped. He was not a humble man, but he was the furthest thing for agonist or in the need of flattery. Above all, he was rational, practical, and earnest quality at complete odds with being regarded as a divine creature. Although throughout Ambedkar's life, for the entire time that he was Hindu, his thoughts and actions on various aspects of religion and spirituality remained indecisive and even ambiguous. It was only after Ambedkar he had become sure that he would convert to Buddhism, something that seems to have crystallized from his write around 1947 and 48, that this is views on religions and spirituality thought and practice much more clearer, decisive and confident and without ambiguous. Although still not fully consistent until and around the official conversations and the conversion itself another 8 or 9 years further along. In 1948, Ambedkar published a unique and a fascinating book which talks about the origins of untouchability in ancient India. Initially, this was through the origins with the religions and the social struggles between Hinduism and Buddhism. But Dr. B.R. Ambedkar is an avataram of God. It still remains a question. I take this question from the book Becoming Baba Saheb, The Life and Times of Bhimarao Ramji Ambedkar, which was written by Akash Singh Rathore. He explains the Ambedkar personality beyond his intellectual pursuits.